The Wright Brothers Memorial in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, commemorates the first successful airplane flight by Wilbur and Orville Wright. The visitor center displays a full-sized, accurate reproduction of that historic 1903 flying machine. The brothers' first experiments began in 1899 in Dayton, Ohio, but they moved to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina after consulting with the U.S. Weather Bureau for a place with tall dunes from which to glide, more wind, and soft sand for landings. They tested their innovative designs for wings in Dayton, Ohio, in a crude wind tunnel, then took them to Kitty Hawk for hundreds of trial glides. In a workshop, they developed designs for a movable rudder, an engine, and twin propellers. After 4 years of research, the Wright brothers were set to fly. Because soft sand does not make for a good runway, they started their plane on a launch rail and dolly. This is the starting point of the first airplane flight in history in 1903. And this is the end of the flight here. The second flight was a bit longer. The third flight was longer still. The fourth flight was by far the longest, but at the end of the flight, a gust of wind toppled the aircraft, damaging the engine and making it impossible to fly again. But the Wright brothers had achieved their goal. This is a view from the fourth flight marker back to Kill Devil Hill. In the days of the Wright brothers, Kill Devil Hill was a massive sand dune where the brothers took their glider to test wing designs. It was extremely difficult to repeatedly carry a glider up the shifting sand dune. Today, Kill Devil Hill is planted with grass and adorned with a monument to the historic achievement of the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers continued to improve the design of their aircraft, enabling them to stay in the air for longer periods of time and to perform circles and other maneuvers in the air. In 1908, they took their aircraft for a public flight demonstration in France and also in Italy. In 1908, they also signed a contract with the U.S. Army for the sale of an airplane. Others have continued amazing aeronautical advances over the years. Just 66 years after the first flight, man landed on the moon.